Hello, this training is how to split test different ad sets based off of what we could be targeting. So we're going to hop right in. This is Richardson Bros Chevy inside the campaign for prospecting for the dynamic inventory, which is we're using catalogs to serve ads. We have different models that have different catalogs, including pickup trucks, and then also actual models versus just categories of cars like Equinox and Tracks. So in this ad set that was created that was disapproved for other reasons, but in general, this ad set would not have been approved because the targeting is all over the place. We have targeting for owners of the car, we have targeters for people looking for Chevrolet cars, and then also just SUVs, and this targeting is all over the place. But in general, it's trying to accomplish different things. It's trying to target people looking for SUVs, somebody looking for just Chevrolet cars, and then also different levels of in market. There's different targets in here that are good, but they need to be used for specific reasons. So in general, what we're going to want to do for tracks is right now, this ad set is targeting people looking for a specific type of car, which is a crossover. If you're unfamiliar with the product that you're marketing for, learn more about it to better advertise for it. What is this? What is this car? And you'll be able to see it's a compact SUV crossover. So there's a few different things that people are seeing when they look at this car. What are they interested in and why are they interested in it? So reading about what this is promoted for and why people buy it and what this is marketed to, as far as if it's for a family or for different types of people, and just get a better idea of your target market. You'll see here too that we have crossover, 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 and then also the ad copy for this ad set is specific for crossover. But what if somebody's looking just for an SUV, or what if someone's looking just for a regular car? That's what you would want to do as far as targeting for different types of audiences, is creating more than one ad set, create multiple ad sets so that you can target the different aspects of what you want. So for this tracks, what I'm going to do, just as an example, is I'm going to switch the targeting from crossover people just to SUV people. I'm gonna go ahead and title this properly. Switch crossover to SUV. We're still doing tracks, so we're keeping it as new tracks. And you can see news on the label as well. We're gonna get rid of these targetings for crossover. We're gonna search SUV. So we're doing new, so we don't want used. We don't care about owners. We want new vehicle buyers. SUV, let's see what else we can find here. New vehicle shoppers, full-size SUV. We're not selling full-size SUVs. Tracks are not full-size SUVs, so we're not going to select that. Small, mid-size SUVs, we are going to select. Small, mid-size SUVs in market and new vehicle buyers. So now we have a different target. So we're also going to go into the ad and update the ad copy as well. Swap out crossover for SUV. And also change the copy too. Looking to buy a new SUV. And we can hit publish. So it's really that simple. It's very easy to divide it out once the catalogs are initially created. Having a catalog that just targets all of one thing might not be good enough, but also be aware that neither of these ad sets might perform with the targeting that we're going to test. Right now, we're doing new tracks crossover targeting and new car buyers for SUV. This audience might not be enough for this targeting. Expanding regional would be good so you can get more people involved in the targeting, but that has something that the client and the manager of your accounts has to approve if you're working on the accounts. You can't just play with geos without letting people know, because people are trying to blanket a specific area with their targeting campaigns. So we have to make sure that we're testing that if we run these ad sets and they get no traffic and they are considered irrelevant and we don't get any leads and the click-through rate's very bad, then we're going to have to figure out about possibly combining SUV and crossover into an ad set. And then that way we can get more traffic and the learning phase on the ad set can move forward in a more quicker fashion. As far as doing used, that's the same thing. But at the end of the day, you want to make sure that there's enough inventory between new and used in the catalog. So if you're going to do something this specific, you're going to want to make sure that there's enough. For this client specifically, they do have a lot of Tracks models. So this does work. They have a lot of new and used for that. So we're able to do this type of micro advertising with this model, but you want to make sure you have a decent number before you divide an ad catalog too many times. If you have any questions on this, please let me know.